But now, my cousin Hamlet and my son.
A little more unkeen, a less than kind.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy native colour off, and let thy name look like a friend on Denmark. Thou knowest, 'tis common, all that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity.
Aye, madame, it is common.
If it be, why it seems so particular with thee?
Seems, madame? Nay, it is. I know not seems.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give this morning that is to your father. But you must know, your father lost a father. That father lost his. We pray you throw toward this unprevalent foe, and think of us as of a father.
Oh, that this too usually flesh would melt, though and resolve itself into a dew. Oh God, that it should come to this. A little month, or ere those shoes were old, with which it follow my poor father's body. Oh God, a beast that wants this course of reason will have more longer, mere with my ankle. Oh, mass wicked speed. It is not, nor it not come to good, but break my hair, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship!
I'm very glad to see you well, Horatio, Marcellus.
My good lord.
I'm very glad to see you, but what is your affair in Elsinore?
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it followed her upon.
My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
My lord, I think I saw him yesterday night.
So, who?
My lord the king, your father.
The king, my father?
2 nights together has this gentleman on his watch been thus encountered. A figure like your father, appears before him, and with solemn march goes Lawrence lady by.
Did you not speak to it?
My lord, I did, but answer made it known.
This very strange. I will watch till nights. Perchance still look again. My father's spirit, all is not well. I do some foul play.
Aboard for shame, my son. The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail.
Farewell, Ophelia, fair sister, and remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is it, Ophelia, he has said to you?
To please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marius told me he had very oft of late given private time to you.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection? Pooh! You speak like a green girl, eye springes to catch woodcocks. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you slander any moment leisure as to give words or talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to, I charge you, come your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
The air bites cruelly. It's very cold. What hour now?
I think it lacks of 12. Look, my lord, it comes!
Agnes and ministers of grace, defend us.
thy father's spirit. If thou didst ever thy dear father love,
Oh God,
revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
murder?
Murder much foul, as in the bed it is. The serpent that is in thy father's life, now wear his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, my uncle.
I, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, sleeping within my orchard, my costume always of the afternoon, upon my secure hour, thy uncle stole, with use of cursed heaven and in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distilment. Thus was I, sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of ground, of queen at once dispatched. Oh, horrible, horrible, most horrible. If thou hast nature in it, bear it not. Adieu, adieu, adieu. Remember me.
Oh, villain, villain, smiling diamond villain, that one may smile and be a villain. So, uncle, there you are. Now, to my word. It's adieu, adieu, adieu. Remember me. I have sworn it.
My lord,
What's the matter?
I have been so frightened.
With what in the name of God?
My lord, as I was sewing in my closet, Lord Hamlet, with his double all embraced, pale as his shirt, and with a look so piteous, he comes before me.
Mad for thy love! What said he?
He took me by the wrist and held me hard. At last, he raised his eyes so piteous and profound, as it did to end his being.
This is the very ecstasy of love. Have you given him any hard words of late?
No, but as you did command, I did repel his letters and denied his access to me.
That hath made him mad. Come, go we to the king. This must be known. Come. My liege, since brevity is the soul of wit, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. That he is mad, 'tis true. 'Tis true, 'tis pity, and pity 'tis true.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear, I use no art at all, and now remains that we find out the cause of this effect, or rather say, the cause of this defect. For this effect, defective comes by cause. Now mark and surmise. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia.
Come this from Hamlet to her?
This in obedience hath my daughter shown me, and more above, to her I prescripts gave, that she should lock herself from his resort. And he, repelled, fell into a madness, into the sadness where now he raves, and all we mourn for.
Do you think 'tis this?
It may be very like.
How may we try it further?
You know, sometimes he walks 4 hours together here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
At such a time I'll lose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind in a rat, then mark the encounter.
We will try.
Oh, my honor lord!
My excellent good friends, how dost thou gild them? Ah, Rosencraft. Gentlemen, you are welcome to Elsinore.
My lord, we got it some players on the way, and here are the coming to offer your servants.
Here plains the kings are welcome. My good friends, we'll hear a play tomorrow. Could you for any study the consecutive plays?
My lord.
Very well. And could you for any study a pitch which I will set down and insert in? Could you not?
My lord.
Very well. My good friends, I leave you till night. You are welcome to Elsinore.
Good, my lord.
So, God be with you. Now, I'm alone. I have heard that guilty creatures sitting at a play have, by the very cunning of the scene, proclaimed their malefactions. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father. Before mine uncle, I'll observe his looks. The place, the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether this novel, in a mind to suffer the slings and arrows of treacherous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more. By a sleep, to say we end. The heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to die, to sleep, perchance to dream, I just the rap. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come? The dread of something after death passes the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others we know not of. So few now, the fair Ophelia.
My honor lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have long done to believe.
No, not I never gave you aught.
My honor lord, you know right what you did, and with them, what so
You should not have believed me. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? Rare rant, knave soul. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery.
Oh, help him, you sweet heavens.
Go too. I'll no more oath. It hath made me mad. I say we will have no more marriage. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble man is he roaring through.
There's nothing in his soul. Always his melancholy sits on broods, and I do doubt the hatch and the disclose will be some danger which for the prevent he shall with speed to England. What think you want?
My lord, do as you please, but if you hold it fit, after the play. Let his queen mother all alone entreat him, to show his grief, and I'll be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she find him not, to England send him.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
How now, my lord? Will the king heed this piece of work?
And the queen too.
Bid the player make haste. Oh, Horatio.
Here's your lord and your servants.
Horatio, there is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance, which I have told thee of my father's death. I pray thee observe my uncle. Give him heedful note.
Well, my lord.
They are coming to the play. I must be there. Get your place.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet. Sit by me.
Now, good mother, he has made her more attractive.
Oh, how do you mark that?
Lady, shall I lie in your lap?
You are merry, my lord.
What should a man do but be merry? For know you how cheerfully my mother looks, and my father died within 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis twice a month.
So long? Oh heavens! Died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offense in it?
No, they do but jest. Poison in jest. No offense in word.
Fire.
Give over the play.
Give me some light! Away!
Lights! Lights! Lights!
Oh God, Horatio, this perceive.
I did very well note him.
My lord, the queen would speak with you, and presently.
Then I'll come to my mother by and by.
I will say so.
By and by is easily said. Leave me, friends. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none.
Oh, my offense is rank. It smells to heaven. It hath the primal discourse upon a brother's murder. Pray can I not? Though inclination be as sharp as will, my stronger guilt defeats my strong intent. And like a man to double business bone, I stand in pose, or I shall first begin, and both neglect. What if the curse can wear thicker than itself with brother's blood? Is there no rain enough in sweet heavens to wash it white as snow? But oh, what form of prayer can serve my turn? Forgive me my foul murder? That cannot be. I am still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder, my crown, my known ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and retain the offense?
Now might I do it, Pat. But now he's praying, and so he goes to heaven. A villain kills my father, and for that I, his sole son, do the same villain send to heaven. No.
I'll silence me even here.
Withdraw, I hear him coming.
How now, good mother? What's the matter?
Have you forgot me?
You are the queen, your husband, brother's wife, and will it were not so, you are my mother. Come, come, you will not kill I saved you up a glass, where you must see the inmost part of you.
What will I now do? Do I not murder me? Help, how?
What how? Help!
How now? A rat? Dead for a ducat, dead!
Oh, I am slain! Oh me, what hast thou done?
I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this!
A bloody deed, almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
As kill a king?
Aye, lady, it was my word. Leave wringing of your hands. Please, sit down and let me read your heart.
What have I done?
Oh, such a deed, even if thou sick at the act. Look here upon this picture, and on this. This was your husband. Here is your husband. Will step from this to this. Oh, shame, where is thy blast?
No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain. Con your tardy son to chide?
Do not forget, this visitation is but to wed thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Oh, step between her and her fighting soul. Conscience in wake his body, strong at walks. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is with you? To whom do you speak?
Why, look you there. Look how this steals away, my father.
Oh, Hamlet, this is the very carnage of your brain. Thou hast left my head in twine.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and leave the poorer with the other half. Good night, but go not to my uncle's bed. For this same Lord, I repent. This bad begins, and worse remains behind.
queen tonight.
What, Gertrude? How does Hamlet?
Mad as this young wind when both content, which is the mightier in his lawless feet. Behind the arras, hearing something still, whips out his rapier, cries, a rat, and kills the unseen with all men.
Oh, heavy deed. Oh, Guildenstern. Friends, both. Hamlet in madness at Polonius Lane. Go seek him out and bring the body to the table. I pray you hasten this. How dangerous is it that this man goes loose? Yet must not we put the strong law on him. He is loved of the distracted multitude. So this sudden sending him away must seem deliberate pause.
Oh, bring the Lord.
Hamlet, this deed for thy special safety must end the ends. With fairy cleanness, therefore prepare thyself. The bark is ready and the wind hath help. Thus you stand and everything is bent. For England.
For England?
Hey, Hamlet.
Good. Farewell, dear mother.
Thy loving father, Hamlet.
Father and mother is man and wife. Man and wife is one flesh. So my mother. Come, for England.
Follow him. I have him hence tonight. And England. Doom is not only said or sorry in process, when it ports are full by letters congruent to that effect. The present death of Hamlet. Do it, England.
They say the old was a baker's daughter. My lord, we know what we are, but not that we may be.
How long has he been thus?
I cannot choose but weep to think they will lay him in the cold ground. My brother should not feel.
Oh, this is the poison of deep grief. It springs all from his father's death. Oh, Gertrude, Gertrude, when sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions.
O thou my king, give me my father.
Call me Undarity.
Why art thou incensed? Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
How came he dead? I'll not be dealt with.
Good Lectures, I'm guiltless of your father's death, and I'm not sensibly in grief for it.
Mary. Pray you, love, remembrance. There's pencils. That's for thoughts.
Oh heavens! Is possible a young maid wit should be as mortal as an old man's life?
I will give you some ballet. But they were when my father died.
Oh God, do you see this?
I pray you go with me.
Different men, sir. They say they have letters for you.
Let them come in. I do not know from what part of the world I should be greeted, if not from Lord Hamlet.
There's a letter for you, sir, if your name be Horatio.
Horatio, let the king have the letters I have sent, or repair thou to me with as much speed as thou wilt fly death. These good fellows will bring you where I am. Farewell, Hamlet. Come, I will give you way for this, your letter.
Now you must put me in your head for a friend, that he, which had your noble father slain, pursued my life. Oh no, what news?
This to your majesty.
From Hamlet, who brought them?
Sailors, my lord.
Ladies, you shall hear them. Leave us. I am matey, you shall know, I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes, alone, Hamlet. What should this mean?
I am lost in it, my lord, but let him come.
If it be so, Laertes, will you be ruled by me?
Eh, my lord.
I will work him to an exploit, under the which he shall not choose but fall. Even his mother shall call it accident.
My lord, I will be ruled.
We put on you shall praise your showmanship, and wager over your head. Hamlet will not peruse the foils, so that with this, or with a little shuffling, you may choose a sword and beat it, and in a pass of practice, recline him for your father.
I will do, and for that purpose, I anoint my sword. I vote on an action so mortal that if I call him slightly, it may be death.
When your motion you are hot and dry, and that he calls for drink, I have prepared him a chalice, whereon but sipping, if he by chance escape our venomous tag, our purpose may hold them. But stay, what noise?
One road those threads upon another hill, so fast they follow. Your sister's drum, Laertes. Drum? Oh, where? There is a willow grows aslant the brook. There, with fantastic garlands, did she come. Of cloud flowers, nettles, daisies, long purples. Clambering to climb, an envious light broke. Went down her weedy trophies and herself. But lo, it could not be, till that her garments, heavy with a drink, pulled the poor wretch to muddy death. Alas, then she's drowned, drowned, drowned. Too much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears.
how much I had to do to calm his rage. Now, here, I just will give it a start again.
Whose grave this, Sirrah?
Mine, sir.
Who's to everything?
I was so mad, fellows it was. The fellows school, sir. The York school, the king's gesture.
Let me see. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. He had borne me on his back 1,000 times. Here come those lips that I have kissed I know not how oft. Where be your gifts now, your gambols, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar? Quite chapfallen. Now, get you to my lady's chamber, and tell her, let her paint an inch thick, make her love a dash. Pretty Horatio, tell me one thing. Here come the king, the queen, the courtiers. Who did they follow? Whose Greece bears such an emphasis. I love Ophelia.
The devil take the soul.
40,000 brothers who not with 30 quantity of love make up my sum.
Black them asunder. Strengthen your patience in our last night's speech. We'll put the matter to the present proof.
I'm sorry, Horatio. That to Laertes, I forgot myself.
Peace, who comes here?
My lord, His Majesty bade me signify to you that in a dozen passes between yourself and Laertes, he shall not exceed you 3 hits.
Sir, let the voice be brought.
You will lose, my lord.
I do not think so, but it's no matter.
If your mind is like anything, obey it. I will say, you're not fit.
Not a whit. There's a special provenance in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, this not to come. If it be not to come, it will be now. If it be not now, yet it will come. The rudeness is all.
Come, Hamlet, and take the hand from me.
I embrace it freely, and will this brother's wager frankly play? Give us the foils.
Come, one for me. This is too heavy. Let me see another.
This likes me well.
Hamlet, here's to the health. Give him the cup.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
One.
No.
Jasmine. A hit. A very palpable hit.
Well, again.
Hamlet, here's to the health. Give him the cup.
I'll pay this boat first. Set it by a while. Come. Another hit. What say you?
I do confess.
Our son shall win.
The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Good, madame.
Yet you do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
It is the poison cup. It is too late.
I did not drink yet, madame. By and by.
Come, let me wipe thy face.
I hit him now, and yet it is almost against my conscience.
Come on for a third artist. You do that daily.
Come on. Why, as I would cook to my own spring or drink, I am justly killed with my own treachery.
How does the queen?
She wants to see them bleed.
No, no. The drink, the drink. Oh, my dear Hamlet, the drink. I poison.
Oh, villainy! Let the Lord be Lord! Treachery! Seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. The treacherous instrument is in the hand, and bited and envenomed. The full practice hath done itself on me. Look, here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poison, I can no more. The king's to blame.
Then venom to the wall! Here, doth incestuous, marrows, damn den, drink of this potion, follow my mother.
Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor die on me.
Oh, God, Horatio, give me the cup. Oh, Horatio, what a wounded name shall I leave behind me? If thou didst ever hold me in thy hair, then in this harsh word draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. I die, Horatio, the rest is silence.